Okay, what is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central, and today's video, today's live stream, we're going to talk a little bit about some Hero Wars Alliance news first, and then we will talk about Hero Wars Dominion era news after that. Let me finish setting everything up here. There we go. There we go. Nothing pressing right now, aside from cracking open this this bad boy right here. Yeah. And there we go. There we go. And away we go. All right. So we have a full live stream for you today. We have an opportunity to talk about. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. There we go. We're going to talk a little bit about the nature of games like this, first and foremost. Hero Wars Dominion Era and Hero Wars Alliance are what's called gacha games, right? It's a style of game that is usually a constant release of new units and new heroes, reworked heroes. We have a Artemis rework. Okay. Extra green arrows. We thought it was a dodge change, but it's not really a dodge change. So we got more damage per level, right? Her ultimate ability, Deadly Shower, it's a lot better. True Light, more damage, scaling from physical attack increased, bonus damage per level, stunned and blind enemies receive bonus damage from all of Artemis's attacks. Smart Arrow, damage increased. The base damage is increased, and the damage per level has been increased. And then Punishing Arrows, the Violet. Physical attack bonus scale from allies' health increased by a percentage. Bonus physical attack increased. The base bonus physical attack increased, and the physical attack per level has increased. And it looks like even an art upgrade, though this might just be something that they've done for this card, for this placard, for this brochure, or whatever you want to call it. And we have we got an Artemis live stream tomorrow discussing the change, and she looks good. Like, she looks a little sassy. I like it. And they're doing this. It's going to be 12 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. UTC, which is basically right now, but tomorrow for Thursday. Right. And it's kind of cool. Every time Sam, the community manager for the live stream, every time he loses, you're going to get a spin on a special wheel that can make him add one more person to the giveaway or force him to share a secret about something that's coming next season. So we're going to have some early access information about upcoming events, upcoming activities, maybe some changes that might be coming to the game. But all of that is because of the rework of Artemis. Now, the thing is, Hero Wars is not a free game. Like, you all know that it's not a free-to-play game. It's never really been, a free-to-play game. Let me close this out, actually. Boom, there we go. It's never really been a free-to-play game. There's a tons of things to spend money on. Golden tickets and different subscriptions, such as Valkyrie's Favor or Mysterious Island Moves. There's a ton of bundles that you can buy. And, the game is designed to fill your day at most 45 minutes, but if you want to play more, you absolutely can play more. You just got to spend a little bit of money, right? Occasionally, you get some free stuff that you can collect every day, but generally speaking, once you run out of energy for the day, you're kind of done, right? There's a handful of activities around the Strongford Square, opening up the Daily Heroic Chest or Soul Atrium, as it is on Facebook and web, the arena fights, the tower fights, Outland chests, Outland bosses, different mini events, all of that. The game gives you a choice of heroes, and you don't get them immediately. Some of them you get for free day one. Some of them you unlock throughout the course of leveling up. Some of them you have to purchase their stones. Some of them there are special events that you can earn their soul stones. Some of them you have to buy, okay? And then later they become earnable. And then you have to go through the process of leveling them up. You've got, leveling up the heroes, level, their skills, their color rank, skins, there's glyphs, there's runes, there's Gift of the Elements, there's artifacts. On Facebook and web, there's Ascension. There's pets on Facebook and web. There's Titans on both versions of the game, so on and so on and so on and so on. There is teams. There's a good team, right? Let's call it Team Dante. Okay, Team Dante. Dante, Nebula, Orion, Augustus, Dorian is a good team, and everybody's leveling this team up because everybody in all the echo chambers all over the internet, Discord pages, Reddit posts, everybody's saying these are the 5 heroes that you should level up first. They're the best heroes. They're great on offense. They're decent on defense. But, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? They're just a really strong, powerful team. And these teams exist and have existed in Hero Wars since the game launched 6 and 9 years ago for mobile and Facebook and web respectively, right? There's always been a strong team that is super popular and a bunch of other teams that are also good. They're just not as popular, okay? And then every now and then, a hero is reworked. In the case of the Artemis rework, I don't really see things changing too much, right? More damage, always good. More damage is always good, right? More damage, yet more damage, you guessed it. More damage, more, you guessed it, or you get it, right? So an improved Artemis, just strictly scaling higher, isn't really going to change much. But this champion, Lyria, coming to Facebook and web, this is going to shake things up a little bit, okay? And this is where the frustration about this game comes in. This is where it is fully revealed to the new player base, the players that have joined in the last year. This is where you get smacked in the face. This is where you get absolutely kicked in the cojones, okay? Because you've been listening to all these people all along talking about why you should build a specific team, right? You should definitely build this specific team. It is a great team. It is great on defense. It's great on offense. You're going to love this team. And I don't mean to say this team in particular. This is just the example on Facebook and web, right? You should build this perfect team, okay? Despite a lot of people talking about how it's super easy to counter if you just have the right heroes leveled up, which is the case for every team, right? And then they add a hero or rework a hero to make that team obsolete. Forever ago, Ishmael was dominant, okay? They tweaked Ishmael's vampirism a little bit. They changed his stun ability a little bit. They reworked Astaroth a little bit. And then they gave some armor skins to a couple of the tanks. Ishmael is no longer the most popular team, okay? For a long time, the twins, Lars and Krista, okay? Lars and Krista. Actually, let's go to Zhu first. Let's talk about Zhu. Zhu was a very strong damage dealer, right? He was up there. He was really, really great. Everybody used Zhu. It came down to who attacked first. It came down to little nuances about this hero and that hero, all of that. And then a little while later, they added Martha. Martha absolutely counters Zhu, right? So all of the fantastic Zhu teams are no longer as effective because everybody's leveling up the new fun hero, right? All of the players that are newer are leveling up Martha. All of the old heads that have got Zhu teams built out, suddenly the Zhu teams aren't effective anymore, okay? They had it with Kark and Anvari. Kark and Anvari, it's the same kind of situation. We have Lars and Krista, who I started to mention just a second ago. Lars and Krista, the twins, even though they're not twins, they're ones, I think Lars is a little bit older. Lars and Krista was a dominant team for a very long time. Very long time. And on defense, on offense, very good. And then all of a sudden, Sebastian came out. They got a little weaker, manageable, but still too popular. And then Isaac came out. And now you don't see the twins on defense anymore. Right? Now we've got Lyria. Okay? Now we got Lyria coming in. And everybody that built up this team, very exciting team. I don't want to knock... Viking, are you here? I'm going to knock you out of first. Viking. We have a hero coming in that is going to be basically given to everybody. Okay, this hero is going to be given to every player, and we're going to have an opportunity to basically completely counter that team. Now, there is going to be some nuances, right? You might want to do, you might want to move Aurora in instead of Dante. Maybe a different tank. Maybe you do Nebula tank instead, even though Nebula kind of dodges, right? But still, the overall effectiveness, the overpoweredness of this team, this Dante, Nebula, Orion, Augustus team, the overall effectiveness of that team is now gone. Okay, it's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. It's just not there. And all of the work that you put into those 5 heroes, and maybe 2 or 3 other heroes, that you use in conjunction with those 5 heroes, it's not wasted. It's not wasted. Use the twins a lot, probably only on offense, Brian S. Probably never on defense. The team isn't wasted because you can still use them on offense, but now it's basically an auto loss on defense. Yeah. And everybody gets mad. A lot of people will quit once they realize that Dante finally is not in half of the teams. A lot of people will quit, right? There will be a new good team. You know, maybe the Amira Heidi Nebula line will take over. Maybe the Qingmao Nebula Lara Croft Sebastian Blender team will take back over again. And you might see some kind of team with Lyria. You know, Lyria is a pretty heavy counter dodge team, but you might see some team with Lyria being the dominant team. You know, or, you know, we may something else. You know, somebody's going to come up with something else fun. And then, you know, for a while, we'll level those teams up. And it's not an instant thing. It takes forever to level heroes up unless you're spending. Like, it takes an absolute lifetime. Like a year, literally years to level up teams. And yeah, gotcha, as they say. Gotcha. And then you just keep having to level more and more heroes and spend more and more money. You have a team that's really strong. All of a sudden, it's not the meta anymore because a new hero or a new rework came out. The new team comes around. It's a really popular, really strong team. Everybody's using it. You see it everywhere. It lasts for a year and a half, maybe less, maybe more. And then boom, a new hero comes out. There are some exceptions. Obviously, Ninja Turtles, Folio, Augustus, these aren't counter heroes. These weren't added to counter a specific line. They were added to accentuate or enhance an existing line, right? Gotcha, as they say. Gotcha, as they say. I hope not too many people quit over this, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Go to the campaign. What's in the campaign, Nicola? What am I doing in the campaign? You keep saying go to campaign, but I don't know what to look for, man. You got to tell me what I'm doing. Campaign's it's a big place. It's a big place. While we wait for that, let's draw a name. I haven't changed this yet. I haven't done the Emerald Word of the Day yet. Next, Artemis. Okay, Emerald Word of the Day is exclamation Artemis. Exclamation Artemis gets you into the Emerald Word of the Day sweepstakes. Yeah. There you go. What is this Artemis update? There's an Artemis update on Hero Wars Mobile, giving her more damage. Giving them more damage. Yeah. So we'll come back to this. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the campaign. Let's talk about the stuff happening on Facebook and web. Of course, by now, everybody knows about the new map. And if you don't, let's talk about the new Mysterious Island map. Thanks to Kircheyes, we got the full map reveal. There is an Easter egg of some kind on this map. Here, let me pull up the post here, the community post. Here we go. We got some exciting news. The May map of the Mysterious Island is coming soon, and it brings several changes. All regular spots on the map now offer randomized rewards from a pool of various resources rather than fixed prizes. This means that each player's journey across the island will be unique. Some of you may have seen this image. It correctly shows the types of resources that can be obtained from the top of the map. Only one resource drops at a time. Please note the percentages shown in the image do not reflect actual drop rates. Okay. However, as you'd expect, the more valuable the resource, the lower the chance of receiving it. A special surprise awaits you. The far northeastern tower will contain a totem fragment, but you will have to pay 150,000 emeralds for it. You can exchange it for 200,000 if you already have absolute totems already. Just like with all the other points on the map, there's no confirmation button for claiming this, so be careful if you don't want to lose your emeralds. And then finally, one of the locations hides a kind of Easter egg with a mysterious twist. Can you uncover its secret? The map will be available for only 1 month. What is the Easter egg? Like, what is it talking about? Is it talking about the flag chest, maybe? I don't know. Somebody said that there's like a repeatable chest, but there is a little yellow dot right here. You see the little yellow dot? I don't know if I did this. I don't think I was the one that did this. I think this little yellow dot is there. Like, I don't know. Like when you go and... Let's see if this is on other people's map. Did anybody else share the map? I haven't seen it. A hidden mountain pass would help. It's literally an avatar of a painted egg. That would be funny. That would be funny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this yellow dot is here if I added it or... John Barber, you get to this point right here, okay? And instead of it requiring a mysterious island move to get the totem, it requires 150,000 emeralds. What about Olympus, Jose? Oh. By the way, let's do this. Let's create a let's create a post. Let's create a image poll? Yeah, let's do this. All right, so there's that, and then April map. Now this is a low-res image. Let's go to... Yeah. There we go. Okay. So let's... Can I just drag them on? Screenshots. There we go. No, I can't just drag them on. Okay. Screenshots. 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 What the Halle Berry? There we go. Open. There we go. Which mysterious island rewards do you prefer? Random chests all over or assigned rewards for each location? Everybody do me a favor and go vote. Random chests in each map tile. Assigned specific items in each map tile. Oh, wait. Assigned items in each map tile. There we go. Post. All right, go vote. Everybody go vote. Yeah. 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 So this is not a Olympus's map has no dot. Okay, so I added the dot then. Okay. This is a problem that a lot of people have. I didn't think that this was that big of a deal. I actually thought it was better, but now that I had a day or two to think about, well, a day. Now that I've had 24 hours to think about it, this is this isn't great. A lot of people are not happy that there are random rewards. You may never get a specific reward. Yeah. Depends on the value of the prizes in the random chest. Well, we have that. It's this image right here. Like, this is the value, or these are the items in the random chest, right? If all you get is like gold, hero XP potions, that would kind of suck, but 50,000 emerald gain for the cost of 36. Yeah, Tom A, if you have all of your totems at absolute, then yeah, that's definitely a strategy. Yeah, everybody go vote. Let's we'll share the results. This is, by the way, you go to my YouTube channel. And you click on posts right here. It should also show up in your subscription feed as well. So let the devs know which you prefer. Yeah. Continuing on with it, we got this Easter egg, whatever it is. We do have some decent items, like the road to the totem fragment. You get 100 absolute artifact chests. You get 70,000 Titan skin stones. Although most people aren't even going to go up here unless you have the 150k emeralds to spend. Like, most people aren't even going to do this. Personally, I'll probably dig down to the 20k emeralds, but it's a lot of moves to get the 20k emeralds. You know what I mean? It's a lot. It's only available for 30 days. Yeah. How do you sell the totem for emeralds? Meryl, there's a little pop-up whenever you get a totem that you already have absolute. There's a little pop-up that asks you if you want to exchange it or gift it to somebody else. Yeah. Somebody else. What is this Easter egg? I don't know. Okay. Let's draw some names. We got 64 people in. There's 200 people watching, and there's 64 entries. Interesting. All right, so Weisel. All right, while we draw the names, I'll do a quick update on Remy. So we... So we took Remy to Weisel. What version of the game do you play? Web player. Okay. We took Remy to the hospital. I ended my stream abruptly on Monday. Some of you might remember. Okay, Carol Grishka. Some of you might remember that I ended my live stream abruptly on Monday. Remy was having a little bit of an episode. It is in fact a neck. There we go. It was, in fact, some neck spasms, some muscle spasms in her neck. And we've been tracking them all. We've been tracking them over the last week. The duration, what time, what we thought the stimulus was that caused it. Anyway, the longest neck spasm that she has had was 26 minutes. And this one was lasting over, we crossed the hour mark. And she was still having a neck spasm. So we decided to take her to a different emergency room, VSS hospital, vet support services. I'm not sure exactly what the VSS stands for, but they were sent our referral documents as well. I know that I told some of you that we had a neurology appointment yesterday at 10:30 or at 11:30, and I was probably, or 10:30, yeah, and I was probably going to miss yesterday's live stream. So we busted down the highway. It's like a 35-minute drive, And the whole way there, she's sitting in her car seat, still having a neck seizure or neck muscle spasm. And we get there, and the vet tech takes a look at her and triaged her to the back immediately. Radioed on the radio. We got a French bulldog, breathing issues, stage 2, something, pain level, all of this. Took her to the back. I ended up being at the hospital for about 5 hours with her, going over different options. Carol, there you are. Tell me what version of the game you play, Carol. I'm gonna switch this to live chat. There we go. So they put her on IV fentanyl to try to get some of the pain, try to take care of the pain. Put her on an IV drip, so she's rested and relaxed. The neurologist was not available to see her yesterday. Because the neurologist had surgeries and already had some consults and everything. So we went back, she had a full day. She had a full day of just being relaxed in her little cubicle, and the fentanyl, even through the fentanyl, she's still having the neck problems. This morning, like early this morning, the neurologist was able to finally see her. We chatted with the neurologist. We're going to do a Stephen Pan. Stephen Pan is the next one. Stephen Pan. She's getting an MRI today to get a better look at things. The thought is that she does have a slipped disc, and we don't know if it's one or multiple. We don't know if it's a slip disc or maybe it's a lesion. Maybe it's a bone spur. It could be a lot of things. But there's definitely something that's out of place, and she's still having the pain and the neck muscle spasms, even with the fentanyl. And fentanyl's heroin, basically, right? So, yeah. So MRIs today. We'll follow up with the neurologist this evening sometime, and we already have her booked for surgery tomorrow. She has a time slot for surgery tomorrow. She'll be there through the weekend. If the MRI shows something different, then we might be able to take her home without surgery. Brian S., we don't know what happened. We actually don't know what happened. We don't know what happened. I think that she fell off the couch. We have a ramp up the couch, and she gets excited and runs up and down the ramp. Sometimes she misses and rolls. I think that she face planted off the edge of the couch, is what I'm guessing. Yeah. So we'll draw some more names a little bit later on. We're up to 88 entries, and there is 213 people watching. Absolutely crazy. Over half of you have not entered !Artemis into the chat. Crazy, 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 crazy. Yeah. Yep. I do want to, let's restart. Let's restart Hero Wars Alliance real quick. I do want to jump in there briefly. There we go. Make sure that there's not an update that needs to be done. Hero Wars. There is. I thought so. Rodrigo, there was no intention. They were scooped. The data miners leaked the information. Assigned items at 94% says a lot. Assigned items at 94%. What does that mean? Assigned items. Viking, I knocked you out of first place, by the way. Sorry, my guy. I wonder if I'm still there. I'm still there. Oh, I'm still there. Rank 1, baby. Rank 1. At me, as they say. Let's do some player versus player. I don't think we have a new Clash of Worlds yet today. Yeah, no new Clash of Worlds. I did finish all my Clash of Worlds fights with you all last week. Let's do some Guild War. Oh, we're losing. Okay. 2 misses in the Foundry. Should I clean these up? Or should I go to the Citadel? What should I do, Viking? Oh, my poll? Ah, okay. $49 votes. What should I do? Mr. NCSU, go to my YouTube channel and then go to posts right here. And then it's right here. It's right here. Do I clean up? Do I clean up the Foundry, or do I hit the Citadel? Random rewards targets gambling addiction. Oh, I can see that. Here's my poll in the bedroom. Yikes. Yikes. What's going on with the 150,000 emerald cost? John Marshall, the totem costs 150,000 emeralds, and we don't have any of the items for Lyria yet. I would guess that she's probably either Zhu or Ishmael items. Citadel. All right, Cit it is. This is a really easy team, so maybe we do the hard teams. Maybe we do the hard teams. Maybe we do the hard teams. Yeah, this is a really easy. I mean, this is like a Osh team for sure. Like Osh blows this team up. All right, double tank Aurora and Celeste. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Take the Citadel. Okay. Okay, let's do the hard teams. Sebastian, Nebula, Isaac. So Jimmy James. I'm thinking about using Yasmin here. Yeah, not Sebastian. All right, so the idea behind this team, we have an Iris to take care of Yasmin. I'm sorry, to take care of Aurora. No magic damage, barely any control effects. Sebastian and Chorus are going to cannibalize each other. I should have used a different team pet. Axel probably isn't the pet that I should be using. We might get blown up right here. Of course, maybe not. You know, I'm okay with the fact that, oh, the big dodge. I'm okay with the fact that everybody kind of got blown up there. Iris did her job. That was a little closer than I think I would have liked it, honestly. But everybody had a role. Everybody had a role there. Really the only thing that I was kind of worried about was getting silenced, if that makes any sense. Getting silenced was going to be a big problem. not having Sebastian, and the reason why I didn't use Sebastian here is because I didn't want to give my agility heroes critical hit, and I got 3 agility heroes right here. If I'd have given my agility heroes critical hit, all of their attacks would have missed because of Amira's wish. Okay, really the only scary hero in this is Aurora. The fight lasted a little longer than I hoped it would, if I'm being honest. But Sebastian, yeah. I probably won this because of my maxed magic defense pattern. I probably just barely won this. How old am I? I'm 41. 41 and playing games on the internet, man. 41 playing games on the internets. Okay, so this one's a lot more straightforward. This is an Aurora team for show. We're going to do Aurora with... I'm tempted to use Chorus as well. I think Chorus is fine here. I think we use IDH. Okay. But we're going to use Aiden instead. So the Qingmao has to kill my Aurora. No, not Qingmao. Where's my Aiden? There you are. The Qingmao has to kill my Aurora. Or I still think I might use Sebastian. Oh, man. Axel here. Biscuits. Some defenses. What if I used... We're going to go with Nebula. There we go. Aurora Celeste. I should have used Celeste. Actually, I should have used Celeste. I'm expecting to get big dodges here. Big dodges, big ults, stacking. We're gonna use Iris to get rid of Aiden and Qingmao at the same time. Yeah. Celeste was the better choice, although I think Nebula in second position is pretty good because Qingmao keeps knocking my my Aurora back. Yeah. So we're good here. We're basically a lock to win, but we got a couple of seconds left. Yeah. So the idea is Aurora is a really good counter to Qingmao. Celeste, probably with Axel, a really, really good addition. I think that was a good idea. Whoever said that. Poly T. I think I should have done Celeste there instead of Nebula. My idea was I really was only worried about Lara. If I could take Lara out of the equation, then my team would have had a lot of opportunity because a stunned hero can't dodge, right? And Lara dropping the guaranteed stuns or the guaranteed crits on stunned heroes, rather, it's a pretty strong combo. So I'm hoping that my Heidi gets in there. Nebula boosted Heidi, dropping some poison flowers in the midline there. Aiden getting the poison damage is working down Qingmao's health as well. Yeah, there we go. Now the positions matter? Yeah, the positions do matter. Yeah, there's a lot of nuances. Generally, Meryl, having a tank, a healer, and a damage dealer is going to work for, 80% of the game. Yeah. All right. So one more Citadel location. If I had to attack this line, I would probably just use the original LOL Osh team. Isaac, Zhu, Nebula, Sebastian, Martha. I would just use that team probably. Aurora Celeste, going to be crazy Isaac damage. Yeah. That's what I would have done for that team. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at one more thing here on Facebook and web, and then let's go over to mobile. Let's launch the game, actually. Launch the game there. Let's vote. So, two strategies for banning heroes. You ban the counter to your hero, or you ban the hero that you don't have leveled up, right? I think a lot of people will probably ban. I haven't looked at any of the numbers yet. I'm going to go ahead and ban. Aurora. So I can already tell, because Julius isn't here, that there's going to be a lot of Julius teams in this event. A ton of Julius teams in this event. Support heroes, there's a couple of support heroes that are banned. Let's see. I would guess that either Sebastian or Isaac is going to get banned. Taking a look at the mages, Gus will be available, but Orion will certainly get banned. Gus and Heidi will both be available. Amira will be available. Okay, so I can see now that most of the teams are going to be Heidi, Nebula, Amira teams. Heidi, Nebula, Amira teams is probably going to be the team that a lot of people are going to be using, because Amira isn't here, which means that she was banned last phase. Okay. I would imagine that Isaac or Sebastian is going to get banned, one or the other. I'm actually going to ban. Let's ban Nebula. Let's ban Nebula. Let's ban Nebula. If Nebula does get banned, obviously the Heidi, Nebula, Amira team isn't the thing, but there'll be a different kind of core to use there. Marksman, you can see that Dante isn't here, so Dante is probably going to be the one that gets banned. I would imagine that everybody's going to ban Lara Croft. If I had to guess, everybody's going to be banning Lara Croft. I'm going to ban Zhu. Control, Arachne isn't here, so Arachne control teams will be an idea also. I bet nobody's going to ban Jorgen. I bet everybody's going to ban Polaris. I'm going to ban Polaris. I think some control teams could be effective. Arachne, Jorgen teams could be effective. Healers, let's see, there's no Martha. Let's ban Aiden. Yeah. And then Warriors, I'm not sure who was banned here from the Warriors last time. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure who's missing. But let's ban Qingmao. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got. So 2 tanks are going to be banned. It looks like Aurora and Mushy and Shroom will be banned. There's a lot of Rufuses and a lot of Juliuses going to be in the game. So I'm thinking Julius is probably going to be the go-to tank. Astaroth, pretty low. Corvus is possibly going to catch up there. I'm going to be using Corvus Morgan a ton. Okay. So Fafnir getting banned is interesting. And he's way out ahead, too. So Sebastian and Isaac will both be available. Nebula is going to be available. Interesting. So I'm going to do Corvus Morgan, Amira, Nebula, Heidi. That's who I will probably use a lot. Corvus Morgan, Amira, Nebula, Heidi. I'll probably do that. I really wanted to run with Aurora Ninja Turtles. But if Aurora is going to get banned, obviously I can't. Dante is going to be in for sure because he was banned last time. It looks like Lara Croft is guaranteed to get banned, so that's fine. So with Lara Croft banned, with... Oh, Ishmael's banned. Qingmao's not even in the top? Ishmael? Who's scared of Ishmael? Yeah, Ninja Turtles was banned last time, so they won't be banned this time. Who's scared of Ishmael? I'm surprised that Yasmin and Kark are still so high. Iris, Orion, and Helios are going to get banned. Celeste might catch. Yeah, so there's not going to be any. There's for sure not going to be any Dante, Orion, Gus teams because Orion for sure is going to get banned. We don't need Iris because Aurora is going to get banned. That's okay. So we're going to see Gus, Arachne, probably Nebula. Arachne does magic penetration artifact, so that's a good pairing. That's a really good pairing with Augustus. Yeah. Control Polaris. I figured Polaris is going to get taken out. Arachne will be in. Leon's fun. Healer. Yeah, Aiden. I thought Aiden was going to get banned. Martha will be back. Dorian. Usable. Ishmael. Interesting. I guess Yasmin users voted Helios. Okay, let's take a look here. HeroWars.com. Over on the web version of the game. Yeah. So I'm probably going to use Amira Nebula Heidi. That's probably going to be... Amira Nebula Heidi is probably going to be the play for a lot of players. The main way to beat Amira Nebula Heidi is the Blender teams. And without Lara Croft, without Aiden, you're not going to see a ton of those on defense. You're just not. So on web, same deal. Julius is going to be on there. We're just going to vote the same. Lara Croft. Let's vote Orion. Let's vote Polaris, Aiden, and Qingmao. Vote. Okay. All right. So, yep. Aurora and Mushy and Shroom again. Who uses Mushy and Shroom? Princess Pumpkin, yes. There will be more options. Yes. Who's scared of Mushy and Shroom? That's crazy. Fafnir again. What is up with Fafnir? Are there some teams that I just don't know about? Seb might catch him. Probably not. Nebula being available. Marksman, yeah, Lara Croft is gone. Dante is in. Mage, Orion, Iris, and Helios is gone. Celeste and Satori might catch Helios. Augustus is going to be in. Let's see. Polaris is out. No surprise there. Aiden is out. No surprise there. And Ninja Turtles being out. That's crazy. A lot of people think that the Ninja Turtles are really weak. Fafnir so they don't lose their Sebastian Nebula. Makes sense. Magic penetration becomes useless once Augustus. Yep, Austin, that is correct. But the effect constantly drops, though, so you have to keep it going. Like, you have to keep stacking the stuff. Fafnir is used instead of a healer. Well, there's not... I mean, Orion's going to get banned anyway. Interesting. Okay. There you go. I guess we'll see. We'll try it out tomorrow night. Okay, Hero Wars Mobile. Yeah. Remember, we have a live stream tomorrow. Talking about the new Artemis. Okay. We got Alliance of Forces, Runic Millstone. Star Journey continues. Oh, there we go. 30th. Yeah, that's what we got. The new Celestial skins will be here this weekend. There was a reason why I popped this open, but I can't remember why I wanted to open up Hero Wars Alliance. Hero Wars suggests Heidi to counter Dante. Yep, Heidi to counter Dante. Didn't any response from Hero Social Mail or Discord? For what? For what, Monaf? I don't always email everybody back. Do Clash of Clans? No, I don't play Clash of Clans anymore. I don't really play Clash of Clans anymore. I can't remember why I wanted to open Alliance. Anybody remember? Did I say what I wanted to talk about in the game? Promo codes? Yeah, no promo codes coming to Facebook. Promo codes are not coming to Facebook. Promo codes are going to go live soon. None yet for next month. Yep, they'll be here soon. We'll get them all back. 200 VIP. Free-to-play raiders. Loving it. Last name. G. Just G. Alzheimer's. It's really lack of sleep. Last night and the night before, I slept around 10 hours each. G. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this right now. Hey, man. Stop trying to log me in. Scores. Cardinals are up 1-0. We're in the 6th inning still. B. Doran, not yet. No news about the new Arena League. Andrew Robertson, yes, 150,000 emeralds. There's G. It's just G. Perfect. All right. So Visel, Carol, Stephen Pan, and G. Shoot me an email, herowarcentral@gmail.com, or message me on Discord, private message me on Discord, so that I can get access to you if you win at the end of the month. We're gonna be drawing tomorrow night. All right, we'll draw tomorrow night, the winners. So you guys got to get it in, send me a message, and even if I don't respond back to you, that's okay. That's okay. It's a Hero Wars Central neon sign behind me. I record videos for Raid Shadow Legends now, so I kind of cropped it out. Looks a little wonky, but it's fine. I don't really care that much. I don't really care that much. All right, guys. Tomorrow, we're going to be back at 8:30 p.m. 8:30 p.m. Central Time. That is 1:30 a.m. UTC. G is a mobile player? Perfect. I got you, G. Okay. Yeah. Surgery is tomorrow. Possibly no surgery, but likely surgery tomorrow. I'll let you all know how it goes. If it does not go well, I will not live stream. All right. I didn't respond. Yeah, Monif, you're fine. If you emailed me, then you're fine. It's fine. Yeah. Okay. That's it. I'm going to go grab some food. Hope to see all of you back here tomorrow. Like the live stream if you haven't already. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Turn on notifications to never miss a video. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.